Listen, there's something to be said for when someone shows you who you are the first time, believe them. And that's going to bring us to this topic because New York Times has found the receipts, y'all. Donald Trump's federal income taxes, which show 10 of the last 15 years he had not paid any federal taxes because he had reported that his companies actually had lost more than they had gained, which allowed him to escape this. This, to me, is something that should shock absolutely nobody, Mel. But is this going to affect his run when it comes to his presidential electoral candidacy?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is going to push people who support him farther into their support. This is going to push people who don't like him further into that side. He wrote that book, Art of the Deal. And what he's actually been showing over the last 4 years, plus campaign time before that, is he's actually behind the art of the steal. You know, Michael Cohen, his once very close lawyer who's doing jail time as a result of his dealings with the president, he actually tweeted, and this was an excerpt from his own book where he said, everything I've stated about Donald Trump has been proven true. Trump once showed me a $10 million IRS refund check and exclaimed, "Can you believe how effing stupid the IRS is? They are so stupid." So listen, art of the steal, that's what Donald Trump is. He tries to push himself as this businessman. All he does is bleed money. I just don't know why people are still caught up in the fantasy.
Okay, so here's the thing, and just hear me out on this. I want to really, really think, because maybe I'm just one of those optimistic people who just likes to hope and believe for the best in people.
Girl,
But
I know you're not about to do that now.
I'd like to think that there are some Trump supporters out there as we speak who don't fall into that large number of what's the word? Uneducated, uninformed. Sure. And I'd like to think that there are actually some middle and low class working families who will look at this and actually take a step back and think to themselves, wait a minute. How is it that I go to work 9 to 5 or perhaps 12 hours a day and I have to pay this lump sum in taxes where this person, and here's the thing, this is not just a Trump issue. This is their entire tax system issue. For example, really quickly, Amazon paid 1% on 13 billion profits last year. This is all in favor of large corporations. So my only hope is that these families, these hardworking families, will look at this and actually have a change in heart. Because listen, when you start talking about people's checkbooks, that's hitting the heart. Every money is hitting the heart. And perhaps this just may just question.
Yeah, I love your idealistic viewpoint, but I feel like his base is not going to carry on.
Talk to her, girl.
We already knew this, right, Kayla? Like, we already knew this. The only person who may care, like his supporters, especially the rich ones, they are doing the same thing. Like, they're trying to skirt the tax system as well. I think it's ridiculous. The only person who might care is Melania. She should care.
I mean, it sounds about, it sounds about right in a case of Donald Trump, but it also sounds about rich. We're all just getting a crack open to the doors of how this system works for those who are in higher power when they have that money. Now, also,
but that's still a small percentage. But that's still
a very small percentage.
Population.
Absolutely. But I think, and I hope what this will show people is when you look at the track record, you look at the receipts, the ones that, of course, Donald Trump is calling fake news, you can see that when it comes to the dollar bill, Donald Trump is desperate. And his desperation has led him into a lot of rooms that we very well know he should not have been in. So I'm hoping his followers, supporters, whatever you want to call them, they get open to the light. But the fact that it's taken the dollar signs to get you to this point to show you who this president is, I got some questions.